What are they doing there, Mission Cocktail? What are they doing? The lights are on, the bar is set, and oh crap, I don't have a glass. There's actually a reason I don't have a glass because we are trying some RTDs, some bottled RTDs today. And I'm going to actually be using some glasses that go with these signature cocktails. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Welcome to the Teeqlife Bar for another episode of One More Pour. I'm Don Ferguson, the proprietor of the Teeqlife Media Group and your host for today. What are we trying? We are going to California, my friends. California dreaming. Well, I am dreaming about going to California one day. However, we're going to California for their RTDs. We're going to Mission Cocktails. This is a line of RTDs with an amazing purpose. Did I say amazing purpose? Yes, I did. Before we get to their mission, they actually have 7 bottled RTDs because sometimes you don't want to make cocktails at home. You just want to crack open a bottle, pour after a long day, hard day at work, and enjoy a moment. Yes, they have 7 different bottled RTD cocktails. But today, we can't try all 7. Come on, people. Yes, I know that I'm a professional intoxicologist. However, 7 is just a little too aggressive for me. Today, we are going to be trying the margarita, the cosmopolitan, and the old fashioned. And if you look at these were purposefully selected because vodka, tequila, and whiskey, those are the top 3 selling spirits in the world. Just a couple of points before we crack these bad boys open and get to tasting. Number 1, Marcin and Amit. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They're the owners. They're best friends. But they couldn't stand the fake artificial flavors in so many RTDs today. It took these fine folks 2 years of R&D. That's research and development. Before launching in 2023. They use real juice and real ingredients. Say it louder for the people in back. Because they have a commitment to quality and authenticity. 2, the second fun fact. They are on a mission. See, get it? It's a tie-in. They are on a mission to fight food insecurity. And to date, they have donated over 1 million meals and $200,000 to fight food insecurity. A pour with a purpose. Now, these are on the Teeqlife Bar. Where as great as that is, it's like a gladiator fight. We're not holding back. It's to the blood. I'm actually going to do a full review on each of these 3 spirits. So I'm not holding back. There's no mercy here. And we are rating these just like we would any other brand. Even though what they're doing is amazing. First up, what are we trying? The margarita. Before we crack this open and get to pouring, I have to neutralize my palate. So I'm drinking some chili water. I'm going to get it. This is a great company, family owned, canned here in America, and in cans because it's sustainable. Plastics are ruining the environment. Crisp and clean. Oh, look what I have here. A margarita glass. Yes, I do. Now these have been chilling. These are cold, and then we're going to use reusable ice cubes that you can get on Amazon because I don't want to dilute it. I want to taste everything that's going on in this glass. Let's pour. I'm not going to pull a full one. I just want to get, well, maybe we're going to do a little bit more there. There you go. Let's put this right back here, and we're going to talk a little bit about this while it chills even more. Their bottled margarita is 25% ABV. They use 100% Blue Weber Agave Blanco Tequila, an orange liqueur, and some lime juice. So again, natural ingredients. What you didn't see off camera, these all have to be shooken. So you can have fun at home shaking this. I already pre-shook them, so we didn't waste any time to getting to the aroma. Wow, it smells just like a margarita. I mean, I know that sounds stupid for me to say that, but you never know what you're going to get. And so it does. The aroma is just like a margarita. Should we go in for the first one? Oh, wow. Okay, I have had some great margaritas in the past. I've had some bad ones. I'm drinking a margarita, a good one. Let me break it down. When it comes to margaritas, sometimes they're too sweet. Maybe when you go to those chain restaurants, we're not going to name them, but you know what I'm talking about. They're too sour. Sometimes, you wouldn't think you could mess up a margarita, but you absolutely can. And for number two, we're only going to do 2 sips of each of these because it's a lot of drinking, my friend. Okay, it's going down. That's fantastic. So I'm getting that tartness from the lime. Orange is shining through. I am tasting tequila, and I am a bit of an expert when it comes to tequila. That is actually really nice. I mean, for a bottled margarita, it tastes just like a margarita that I would make at home. Or you would make at home. Mm-hmm. No judgment zone. No judgment. Yeah. That is really nice. Let's get to the rating because we got to move fast here. We don't want this one to lose its chill. For those of you playing at home, we do a rating system. 1 through 5. 1 meaning hell no. 5 meaning hell yes. Where does this fall? Folks, the Mission bottled margarita is going to get a 4.6. I'm telling you right now, I feel that tequila. It's nice and warm right here. It's got a nice citrus. It's balanced. It's not too sweet. It's not sour. It's just right, and you get a hint of that orange shining through. So, does this take... Next up is the Cosmopolitan Martini. You know, the one that became famous because of that little show called Sex and the City. For this one, I have a coupe glass. We're gonna go very elegant, refined, and upscale. Also, typically when you get a martini, you're not using ice. There's not gonna be ice. Maybe some ice chips or something like that, but I'm just gonna go right out of the bottle. Let's get to pouring and talking. This is also 25% ABV. That is really tight. It's gonna keep all that good essence in there. We're gonna do a little pour right here. It's got a beautiful color. Absolute beautiful color, just like the margarita. I didn't really go into the color for the margarita because we all know what a margarita looks like, right? Again, 25% ABV. It is made with vodka, cranberry, orange liqueur, and some natural flavors. Let's nose this. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I pick up some vodka. It's citrusy. Nice citrusy. You are getting some cranberry for sure. Little hint of orange. It's not... I do get the vodka, but it's not alcohol potent. Ladies and germs, it smells like a Cosmopolitan to me. Not like I was ordering a lot of them back in the early 2000s. Let's go in. Number 1. Oh. What? Okay. Am I sitting in France at a bar right now ordering a Cosmo? I could be. You're not getting it out of me until we do number 2. Typically we do number 1 to coat the palate. Second one, we get all of those great fun flavors. 2. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you right now, they're doing some really cool things. I've had some RTDs in the past, but nothing at all that resembled the actual cocktail. What are we getting? Tart lime, little citrus. I feel that vodka. It's not overly stinging whatsoever. It's extremely, extremely well balanced. Orange is shining. It's sweet. It's not sour, but there's a really, really equal balance going on here in my coupe glass. Oh man. Yeah, it's got a hint of sweetness to it. Definitely not sour. That tart cranberry is exploding in my mouth. There's a nice dry fruitiness element going on right here. And I'm definitely tasting that vodka. Okay, I'm actually pretty surprised. Because you can go to the bar, you can get bad cocktails. I had a bad experience ordering a margarita one time where I watched the bartender from afar. I was sitting a little far away. They made my margarita with Sprite. That was an utter fail. Where are we rating this one? Man, you know what? I'm going to go 4.5. Definitely 4.5. This is something amazing. I would get it even colder. Ice cold. And pour it over the rocks. You know, maybe shake it again or something. But like ice cold, this is a superb cocktail. Wow, that orange is really nice with that cranberry. I love orange cranberry anyway, but is it Teeqlife approved? Next up is the old fashioned, which is actually my favorite cocktail in the world. I will use whiskey, bourbon, but most of the time I will make tequila old fashions at home. Now, I have my whiskey tasting glass with some reusable ice cubes. Again, I don't want to dilute it. I want to get all of those flavors. Normally, I would use a big block ice cube, but here we're improvising just for the purpose of not diluting. Now we're going to do it a little shake again because these are natural ingredients. Sometimes they're settle, you know, different things like that. You want to make sure that it's mixed appropriately. It's fun. This is why we saved this one for last because it's more like a, you know, a dessert thing for me. And it's also 40% ABV. Oh, did I pour a little too much? This bottle I did not chill. Typically, you know, bourbon whiskeys, they're not chilled. They're poured over the rocks and that's where you get that chill element. So I didn't want to overdo it. Our team at the Teeqlife Media Group does a lot of research, and from what they found out, this is a barrel-aged bourbon and possibly a rye. It's infused with orange and Angostura bitters. We're doing the backwards hats for this one because this is some serious business here. Let's go in for the aroma. Now, remember, I love an old-fashioned, so I consider myself an old-fashioned snob. So if this isn't done right, you're going to hear about it. Okay, here's the nosing. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if I didn't pour this out of the bottle, I would think that somebody made it for me. Because it's moody. You got, you know, that warm oak, a little bit of caramel, vanilla. Wow. Baking spices are rising up here. Ooh, I get that orange now. Now I'm getting some orange peel. You know, and from those bitters, the baking spices like clove, cinnamon, allspice. Wow. I mean, it smells amazing. So, how does it taste? First one to coat the palate, second one to talk about it. What are they doing there at Mission Cocktail? What are they doing? Oh, the warmth. The warmth of it. My head's about to pop off. It is about to literally fly off. So let's go in for round two and we'll talk about it. Balance. Holy crap. That is superb. Very nicely balanced. With I'm relishing in the moment here. But I'm getting a nice, smooth, velvety cocktail. Hint of sweetness from the sugar element. On top of that, it's a nice caramel from the whiskey, the barrel-aged bourbon. Hint of rye if they're using that because there's a little bit of spiciness on the back end of it. I'm getting some vanilla properties, very, very subtle, very slight, not overly done whatsoever. Holy, we're gonna finish this. Three. This ain't right. This is just not right. The finish is long. It's warm. It lingers. It is resting. It's chilling right now. That orange element is really shining through. You know, I have some moonshine soaked cherries that would go excellent with this. I'm not going to do that because we're concentrating on the cocktail itself, but man, phenomenal. Honestly, this was a great climax. A good old fashioned really evolves as you drink. It gets better and better. That first sip, you know, it might be a little overpowering from some people that don't drink old fashions all the time. But for an intoxicologist, a professional like me, as I drink, I get more and more goodness coming out of the glass. So we're going to finish this right now. Man, that is like sweetened spice liquid gold. I don't know how they did it. To replicate a really, really good old fashioned, bottle it, come on, moment of truth. what am I rating this? This one, drum roll, right? You're doing it at home. I already know you are. 4.7. This is outstanding. I really, really like this. I like all the three that I tasted, but I'm an old-fashioned snob. This is amazing. Of course it's Teeqlife approved. Really? We got a couple of additional fun facts. However, if you want to learn a lot more about this company, we're going to drop their website and some other information in the comments, along with Chili Water, their website, in the comments. So everything is locally sourced. All the ingredients that they use are sourced within 100 miles of where this fine product is bottled. They were very intentional with what they wanted to accomplish, and I think they accomplished something pretty outstanding. That wraps up another episode of One More Pour here in the Teeqlife Bar. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends about the platform. If you have a recommendation, drop it in the comments, or if you need a recommendation, holla at us. As I said, they have 7 expressions total in their portfolio. So next time, because there's going to be a next time, we are trying 3 different ones. A Manhattan, a Mai Tai. Have I ever had a Mai Tai? Well, we're going to. And a jalapeno pineapple margarita. For all you spicy margarita lovers out there, you got to watch the next episode. Life's too short to drink bad liquor, people. Choose wisely. I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.